Very good evening to one and all, and it's a great pleasure to meet all of you on this online platform today. And I'm really thankful for giving me this opportunity. So, without taking much time, I would now move on to why green building. We often hear this term green building. So, does it only means that adding some plants, doing some landscaping makes the building green? Absolutely no. In the modern times, we often find there is a very increasing demands in the use of bricks, concrete, wood. We are using ACPs, and these are all emitting pollution. These are all emitting carbon, and this is indirectly impacting our environment. So they directly or indirectly they impact our environment. Everyday construction is resulting in destruction of trees and continued mining of natural resources. So this has led to a very alarming situation of our overall environment and earth. That is why this concept of green building came into action. So a green building, it is a green construction or sustainable building. Also, it is a concept of constructing high performance structures. We clearly know that a green building should have no negative impact on environment in the entire project life cycle. Like why we say entire project life cycle. So designing a green building starts from your own office and own efforts itself. Like how much energy, आप कितना energy अपने ऑफिस में यूज कर रहे हैं, आप क्या रिसोर्सेज यूज कर रहे हैं, उस प्रोजेक्ट को डिजाइन करने के लिए एक ग्रीन बिल्डिंग वहां से शुरू होती है. एंड उस पूरे प्रोसेस जहां पे उसका कंस्ट्रक्शन हो रहा है, उसका डिजाइनिंग हो रहा है, सारा कुछ इस ग्रीन बिल्डिंग कॉन्सेप्ट में आती है. Moreover, energy use, water usage, indoor environment, occupancy, lifestyle quality, and material selection is also very important in green building. The concept of green building is widely accepted world over by the countries facing the challenges of global warming. Green concepts and techniques in the residential sector helps address national issues like handling consumer waste, water efficiency, energy efficiency, and conserving of natural resources. Many other things are to be considered critical when constructing a green habitat or a green building to promote a healthy and non-spoiled environment in and around the building. So the basic fact is कि हम अपने एनवायरमेंट को कैसे प्रोटेक्ट करें और हम अपने एनवायरमेंट के साथ कैसे एक हार्मनी में डिजाइन करें ताकि एनवायरमेंट में कोई तरह का नेगेटिव इंपैक्ट ना जाए. द कॉस्ट ऑफ सच बिल्डिंग्स कैन बी अ लिटिल हायर. थोड़ा सा महंगा हो सकता है ये सब बिल्डिंग, but later on you will see that these buildings have reduced operation cost. It has a very enhanced building marketability. It increases worker productivity, means जो उस बिल्डिंग को लोग यूज करेंगे उन लोग का भी प्रोडक्टिविटी बढ़ता है. And also it reduces potential liability resulting from indoor air quality problems. ग्रीन बिल्डिंग का बेनिफिट्स क्या क्या है? सो बेसिकली ग्रीन बिल्डिंग्स के कुछ बेसिक जो बेनिफिट्स हैं वो है, फर्स्ट इज एनवायरमेंटल बेनिफिट्स. इट प्रोटेक्ट्स एंड एनहांस द बायोडाइवर्सिटी एंड इकोलॉजिकल सिस्टम, reduces the wastage of water and energy, improves air and water quality and promotes a healthy lifestyle, and it preserves and maintains the existing environment and promotes a psychologically optimized environment. What are the economic benefits of a green building? It has a lower construction cost and higher property value, improves occupants' health and overall productivity. Performance measurement, verification, energy efficiency होनी चाहिए, renewable energy का use होना चाहिए, which will ultimately prevent the ozone depletion. इंडोर एनवायरमेंट क्वालिटी में क्या क्या आ जाता है? कंस्ट्रक्शन मैनेजमेंट, कि हम लोग क्या मटेरियल यूज कर रहे हैं उसके इंटीरियर्स में, सोर्स वो मटेरियल कहाँ से आ रहा है वो भी बहुत डिपेंड करता है. लाइक इतना माइनिंग एंड क्वेरीज से हम लोग मार्बल यूज कर रहे हैं एंड ऑल दीज मटेरियल यूज कर रहे हैं, तो ये बेसिकली हम लोग के नेचर पे, हम लोग के अर्थ पे प्रेशर डाल रहा है. सो लेट अस यूज लो एमिटिंग मटेरियल्स. Let us have a proper ventilation. Lighting and ventilation is very important. अगर आप बड़े बड़े fenestrations देंगे, proper lighting ventilation करेंगे, तो आपको artificial lights का minimal use करना पड़ेगा. And हम लोगों ने mostly सबको क्लाइमेटोलॉजी में ये पढ़ा है. Let us यूज द थर्मल कंफर्ट्स, लाइक हम लोग अक्सर कहते हैं कि ट्रॉपिकल रीजन्स में जब हम लोग कोई घर डिजाइन करते हैं तो हम लोग एक सेंट्रल कोर्टयार्ड बनाते हैं, उसमें वाटर बॉडीज यूज करते हैं, हम लोग प्रॉपर वेंटिलेशन देते हैं ताकि गर्मी कम लगे। तो इस तरह की पैसिव कूलिंग टेक्निक्स अगर हम लोग यूज करें तो हम लोग देखेंगे कि बेसिकली हम लोग को एसी एंड इस तरह का आर्टिफिशियल या एक्टिव कूलिंग मेथड्स को कम यूज करना पड़ेगा। वाटर एफिशिएंसी रखे, हम लोग रेन वाटर हार्वेस्टिंग करें, वाटर का जुडिशियस यूज करें, एज लो फ्लश टैंक्स यूज करें, जो हम लोग का कमोड सिस्टम्स, जो हम लोग का कमोड्स के सिस्टम्स होते हैं उसको लो फ्लश रखे, सो दैट कि वी कैन सेव वाटर। एंड ऑलवेज देयर इज इनोवेशन इन दिस प्रोसेस। So for these are some processes of designing green building. First is understand the needs and requirements of the program and prepare a solid plan, including an estimate budget for the entire construction, material needed, and it should be essentially be green materials. Site inspection करें, हम लोग देखें कि हम लोग साइट को कैसे बचा सकते हैं, वहां का फ्लोरा फौना को कैसे बचा सकते हैं, वो चीज को हम लोग इंस्पेक्ट करें। बेसिक फैसिलिटीज क्या हम लोग वहां पे प्रोवाइड कर सकते हैं, कितना एनर्जी, लाइक हम लोग सोलर पैनल्स यूज कर सकते हैं या नहीं, विंड एनर्जी को यूज कर सकते हैं या नहीं, ये सब हम लोग एक साइट एनालिसिस में अपना डालें। नेक्स्ट इज selecting and forming a team of knowledgeable designers, architects, construction contractors and craftsmen. So basically आपके साथ जो लोग काम कर रहे हैं इस ग्रीन बिल्डिंग, कोई भी ग्रीन बिल्डिंग डिजाइन करने के लिए एक बहुत साउंड और टेक्निकल टीम होना बहुत जरूरी है। एंड एट द सेम टाइम सेंसिटिव लोग होने जरूरी है जो कि अपने नेचर के प्रति सेंसिटिव हो। Analyze all the climatic and ecological conditions to create designing strategies for the plant site and effectively configure and designing of the building for temperature control and thermal mass system. So these are some of the steps. And coming to the next step, designing the effective support system of the buildings for sustainable water usage, wastage disposal, ventilation and other arrangements. After that, efficiently design interiors for inducing high efficiency energy preservation and conservation by recycling waste products. Seventh is documentation and drawing of mandatory building specifications and building construction and authorization to verify if it is adhering to the desired standards of the green building. Let us come to the next slide. Since construction has both direct and indirect environmental impacts, so as a result, a large number of green building rating systems has been established all over the world to help mitigate these impacts through the encouragement, measurement, and recognition of sustainable building performance. The first ever green building system that was conceptualized was in the year 1990, which was known as BREEAM, that is Building Research Establishment Environmental Assessment Method. After that, many other such organizations followed, and there are quite a few green building certifications programs like LEED, Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design, GRIHA. This is specifically to India, that is Green Rating for Integrated Habitat Assessment, IGBC, Indian Green Building Council, and many other such organizations like Green Guard, Green Globes, Energy Star. हम लोग अक्सर बहुत बार देखते हैं बहुत डिवाइसेस में एनर्जी स्टार एंड ये सब लिखे रहते हैं, सो इट्स अ काइंड ऑफ अ रेटिंग दैट मेक्स द डिवाइस ग्रीन, ग्रीन ग्लोब्स एंड मेनी अदर सच ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस. सो ऑल अराउंड द वर्ल्ड इन द इमेज वी कैन सी कि पूरे वर्ल्ड ओवर में कहाँ पे ग्रीन रेटिंग्स यूज हो रही है. नाउ लेट अस टॉक अबाउट सम ऑफ द the green rating systems. Like globally, LEED is very much acceptable. So it was conceived in the US as the US Green Building Council (UGBC) and and it released guidelines for implementation practical green building solution through its leadership in energy and environmental design rating system for new buildings. Since that first release, LEED has continued to grow in prominence, and to include rating system for building an entire neighborhood, it has certified buildings. So these certified buildings save money, improve efficiency, lower carbon emission, and create healthier places for people. Now, what are the kinds of some kinds of certification? The basic certification, in the basic certification, 40 to 49 points are to be earned In silver certification, 50 to 59 points are to be earned. In gold certification, 60 to 69 points are to be earned. And in platinum, 80 plus points are to be earned. So these are some green rating system. Now, let us come to the next part, that is, I guess, achieve green. Okay. So how to achieve green? So in this image, we see a small house. It's an image of a small house which shows how a building can be made green, like low E windows. We can use many such panels are coming, photovoltaic cells, which can be placed in place, which can be used in place of glasses to generate electricity. We can have roof line insulation to reduce the internal heat. We can have solar panels to generate more solar energy and electrical energy through solar energy. Low flow toilets, as I already said. Low VOC paint, like let us use paints which are in low emission ratio. Induction cooktops, these are very much green material. LED lighting. So nowadays the LED lighting we use are low emission and they contribute to a greener building. Wi-Fi enabled thermostat. Why Wi-Fi enabled? So that we can operate it from anywhere, and this thermostat basically controls your ACs and all these devices. Let us do grey water recycling. Let us use tankless hot water heaters, or we can also use solar water heaters. So these are some of the techniques that we can use for a zero net energy. Okay, so there are some buildings which are green. So these are some of the considerations that we can consider while designing green building. And this is just a brief session. If anybody wants to know more about green building, they can always feel free to connect to me, and maybe together we can try and we can collaborate to give people a greener, a much healthier environment. Thank you so much.